Welcome to Enlightened Game with Slim Sir, as he takes the lessons he learned from the streets, commonly known as the game, and applies them to everyday life, helping everyday people win the game of life, focusing on relationships, money, and the winner's lifestyle. This podcast will turn any chump into a champ. So if you're ready, let the game begin. And now, your host, the most valuable player himself, Slim Sir.
Welcome to episode 26 of Enlightened Game. I am Slim Sir. This is my audio notebook and my therapy session, and it's a continuation of the last episode because this shit really bothers me. This shit really fucking bothers me. We live in a society now where, you don't have to be a man anymore. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a woman anymore. All you have to do is, just front a little bit, front for the internet. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think in the grand scheme of things, we have bigger problems, man, especially as minorities in America. As minorities in America, man, if you just turn on the news and what they're saying today in current events, if you listen to this so-called Trump impeachment thing, they're talking about having a civil war in America in modern times if Trump gets impeached. And it looks like he is going to be impeached. So that means that this guy Trump, he has avid followers. Do you understand? Avid followers. This means that if he actually does get impeached, about half of the country, all of them, almost all of them racist whites, not all of them, almost all of them racist whites. What the hell does that mean for us as minorities? Now, that's a point I want you to think about. Next point I want you to think about is that we're having stupid fucking arguments on social media. Think about that. In the great scheme of things, what's about to take place in this country. You all watch The Purge. You all watch these movies and you watch the last ones. And the last ones, it was niggas dying in The Purge. Now, while we sitting up here playing games on social media, twerking on social media, causing trouble, bullying people on social media, we got the United States government about to fall to pieces while we sitting around playing games, grown ass men and grown ass women. Excuse me. What does that make us? I mean, fuck all your beefs for a second. I want you to just sit down and think, man. If all hell broke loose tomorrow, where would we be as niggas and as Spanish people in America? Where would we be? We'd be fucked up. And we're such in a habit of talking down to your brother or talking down to your sister. We're so quick to jump on something and make it go viral and make fun of somebody and point out their wrongs. But what if God just turned around and pointed out your wrongs? We're all wrong. Some are more wrong than others. I'm not saying to forgive everybody. There's certain things that you should not forgive. You cannot forgive. To be a real player, you got to have standards and rules, man. But a lot of this shit that's going on, a lot of our beefs, it's not solid. It holds no weight. It's based on a childish mentality, which is not moving us forward as a people. I want you to think about this. This may actually be my last podcast. I feel like I'm talking for nothing. Now, some of you have criticized me for going to the pimps, to the hoes, to the strippers, and trying to save them, but none of you have gone to go save them. None of you have went to the track and trying to get them to think on a higher level. It's easy for you to try to set them up and call the cops on them. See? But you don't go and try to teach and try to rehabilitate these men and women. Then they go to prison, which makes them even more criminal, man. That is not a system of correction or rehabilitation. So at what fucking point do our people get rehabilitated? At what fucking point do our people get corrected? You see, we so quick to call a white man on our people. And we so quick to get up and protest when that same white cop kills our people after we done called him on our people. I mean, what level of ridiculousness do we have to be on? Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't sign up for this. This was not my fucking aim in life. To keep it all the way real with you, man, I was happy just fucking doing what I was doing. Have a few females, get me some money, and leave me the fuck alone. Real shit. But somehow shit changed for me, and I can't change that shit. And I can't get this out of my mind. I see my people going to jail. I see my people sending my people to jail. What the fuck is this? Did we complain about the white man? When the real battle is in yourself. We need to all sit down for a second and just think. Think about what I told you in Glory to the Game. If you didn't get a copy of this book, get a copy on Amazon right now, man. I'm not trying to sell you a book. I just can't give it to you for free. I can't afford that shit. Okay? Real shit. I can't afford to give away all the copies of the books. If I could, I would. Go to Amazon. Get a copy of the book. Go to slimsir.com. Download a copy for $5.99. Read what I'm saying to you. I'm trying to save us. The same way the game saved me. There's a higher level of the game that we need to be playing on. That level of the game that we've been used to, that level, they're going to use that level to destroy you. Point blank, period. The laws that they're changing the laws, man, to target you. Straight up. Because they want to put you in prison, man. They want to enslave all of us again. Straight up. It's bigger than just niggas. They want to enslave everybody on that level. Straight up, man. I didn't sign up for this. This is not what I intended to do with my life. But this is what I'm doing now. And I'm asking you. Straight up, man, listen to my podcast. I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm telling us to live by principles and by standards, man. To regulate our lives, to be disciplined, man. To think about advancement, man. If you on that level of the game, I'm not here to judge you. I have never judged you. I've always been for you. I only said, brother, elevate yourself from that level to the next level. That's all I'm saying. If you stay on that level forever, you can't say that you're a player or a winner. You got to elevate levels to say that you winning. And when you elevate levels, you're practicing this game organized in legal philosophy. You're practicing guidance above my emotions, the game. That's the real game. The real game is inside of you. The real game is not about money. The real game is, can you get yourself first to acknowledge that standards and principles are the right way to live by? Then can you develop the integrity to live by them? And it's a game. Your mind will play tricks on you. Your mind will tell you, you can't do that. And you got to tell yourself you can. That's the game. It's back and forth. And if you lose that battle, you're a loser in real life. When you win that battle, you become a winner, man. And nature and the universe and God and other people will bless you, man. You can't win the game of life internally by hating other people. Now, let me just put this in perspective. I'm not that lovey-dovey type dude. Some things can be forgiven for, some things should not. But for the most part, come on, man. If a brother done been to prison and serve time for his crime, man. Who the hell are you or me to keep throwing it up in his face? People change. I am a testimony of that. People can change, man. The same energy that we spend tearing a brother down, you could take that same energy and build him up. And you never know. It was that one good word that changed a person's life. Changed their course of their life, which changed the course of other people's lives. Every single good deed you do is like scoring a point in the game. And the whole way you win the game is by scoring the most points. And so my philosophy is the more good deeds you do, you win the game. Y'all got to pardon me. I've been yelling my ass off, so my voice may start sounding squeaky. But I want you to understand, brothers and sisters, that if I should die right now, this is all I wanted. For us to just get to this point to say, yo, let me advance. Let me just think about advancing. I got a few stacks. Let me think about going back to school. Let me think about opening a business. That's all, man. The choice is yours. I just wanted to offer the choice for you. A lot of y'all brothers are smart, man. A lot of y'all sisters are smart. I've spoken to some of you. I speak to you. I mean, people just hear me because I write the book. I'm on the podcast, but I talk to some of you and you are infinitely more smarter than I am. Why waste your time? Why waste your life in prison? I'm not trying to convert you. I just want to show you that there is another way. There is another way. It's possible for you could be nothing like me. And together, brother, together, sister, we could practice this game and score points and win the game. How do you score points? Do good deeds. It don't pay. You're not scoring no points when you talk down on your brother or your sister. You're not scoring no points for yourself or your team. You scoring points for their team, for the enemy, for the opposition, for the opponent. Let's start thinking in terms of a team, in terms of a people. Straight up, man. And let's score points. Scoring points is doing good deeds. That's how you win the game. This is the philosophy. Open up any of your ancient philosophies, your Bible, your Quran, your Torah, all of these books. The ones I haven't named, they all tell you this is the game of life. This is the great battle of life. This is the purpose of life. So some of you say, oh, Slim, you crazy. You getting old, nigga. You losing it. Yeah, you made the purpose of your life money. But tomorrow or in the next few months, when that dollar value drops and that dollar don't mean nothing no more, where's your value then? See? I'm telling you, build value in yourself by practicing values in your life, and then you become valuable. But when you devalue others, you're wasting time that you could have been spending investing in the values of yourself. It's actually selfish to yourself when you hate on other people, because that same energy and time you spend it on hating on other people, you could be invested in yourself and building real value in yourself. And at the end of the day, that's what you want to take with you when you take your last breath. You can't take the money or the gold. The ancient Egyptians took gold with them, and guess what? Their temples and their tombs were robbed. Anyway, that's it. I've gotten all that shit off my chest. I got 25 seconds left on my shameless plug. Go to Amazon.com and go get the book that changed a lot of people's life. And it changes my life every day I read it. It's called Glory to the Game. And you can go get Game God and Glory to the Game on slimsir.com, the digital download. I love all of you. I know I talked hard, but sometimes the truth hurts. Thank you for this therapy session. Peace.